should have stayed in mid for the motels.
Alrighty, folks, good morning. It's a great day today. I'm very excited. This is my first tour where I get to go hang out on the island for a while, so this is super fun for me. My name is Ranger Ellie. I'm a seasonal park ranger, so I spend my time at different parks across the country every summer. I was lucky enough to start my season here early. In the very beginning of February, I got here and led snowshoe tours for about 3 months when the snow was about 10 feet high, and I left, my snowshoe season ended when the snow was about 60 feet high at the Midwest, which was pretty incredible. Has anybody ever been here before? Awesome. Anybody been here in the winter time? Alright. Yeah, I would love for you guys to come back in the winter and check it out. It's unlike any other place. It's one of the snowiest habited places in America, and it's well worth the visit. But I am originally from Des Moines, Iowa. I spent last summer at Buffalo National River in the Ozarks, Arkansas. But I'd love to get to know where all of you are from. Anybody from Washington?
No.
Oregon? Oh, okay. California? There you go. Who am I missing? Where are you from? Ohio? Arkansas.
Ohio. Yeah. Is that where you're from? Yeah. What about you?
Yeah,
we worked in Georgia for years.
Awesome. Well, welcome, guys. So we will be outdoors just a little bit before we get to the island.
I don't know why. It starts with O, so you're in the wrong state.
I see a lot of people from Akron. You guys are like the 11th people I've seen. My sister goes to UA. I think she's gonna run away.
Alrighty, so our tour is going to be broken up today, of course. We'll get some time on the island, but I have been here for quite a few months now. I've called this place my home. I'm very excited to get to share this with you, tell you about my favorite parts of this lake and this park. This landscape was shaped by fire and ice, and those forces still impact our park today. And the more we talk about it, the more we learn about it, we can better protect these places for future generations as well. But first question, does anybody know what kind of mountain this lake sits in? It's a volcano. Yeah, exactly. This is a volcano. Does anybody know what we call the mountain that used to stand here? Mazama. Nice job, yeah. So, Little Mount Mazama was born 500,000 years ago. Tectonic plates collided and created the Ring of Fire. Thousands of small volcanoes all over the world. One of which was right here. This tiny little volcano. And over the next few thousand years,